Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna teach you how you can execute your JPerms as fast as this. So here's how the algorithm goes. These pieces are swapped and then we do it again. And obviously want to execute that fast, so there are three simple steps. Number one, get a speed cube. Now I'm using the RS3M 2020, which is the best speed cube right now in the market, and you can even get a budget cube like the Yushin Little Magic or the MF3RS. I'm using the RS3M 2020. So first of all, get a speed cube or a budget cube if you want to do it that fast, because you cannot just take a simple cube from your nearby store. And then step 2, finger tricks. Now I know a lot of you who just saw how to do a JPerm might be doing this way. And now they're gonna do it again without any finger trick. Now this, I'm just talking about new cubers, not someone who already knows some finger tricks and then is doing like that. I'm talking about new cubers who are doing this in a Rubik's brand. So first of all, I said get a speed cube, and second thing, use some finger tricks. Now there are basic finger tricks and advanced. For JPerms you need basic finger tricks are also enough. So like how could you do that? You could do it this way. Now this is a finger trick because I can move this like this instead of doing a wrist turn that way. I just did that like this. So you can also do that left right. This is the most basic finger trick ever. So up, left, and then down, and then this finger trick. This is most important in the JPerms because this avoids you by doing this, and it saves up a lot of time. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing. This finger trick, and then these are all basic finger tricks that I'm doing right now. Now you saw that double move I did right there after a gap. Those two are also finger tricks. I'm gonna do the same thing but a little bit faster. Look, those finger tricks make it so fast. Instead of doing wrist turns like this, you can just use your fingers and then do it a lot faster. And finally, the last step, muscle memory. Now muscle memory develops more and more while you practice JPerms, and then that will make you eventually get faster and faster. Now for example, if you're ready with all of your finger tricks and you're doing it the first time, you might be taking very big corner cuts and your cube might like stuck more times, but eventually you're gonna get used to the style of a JPerm and then you're gonna do it more smoothly. And if your cube is magnetic like this cube, this is the RS3M 2020, this is a magnetic cube. So even if your cube does not have magnets, you're eventually gonna practice and then you're gonna align your turns instead of taking huge corner cuts. And then if you align your turns perfectly, then you can do your JPerms without any problem. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I make a new upload. Peace out.